All right, everybody, welcome to Stream on Del Pancakes. I was late today. Quite frankly, I just got up late. I just got up late. I've been having a rough few weeks. I got Pat in the chat with me.
What's good, everybody?
Playing this Beloutro game. This game is sick.
What's sick about it?
It's roguelike poker.
Roguelike poker. What
Oh, yeah.
the?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, I guess. To each his own.
Actually, hold on. Apparently, I can change the speed settings and make it go faster. I made that shit 4 times faster. Let's see how fast it is.
But yeah, last time my money burnt a hole in my pocket and I just fucking blitzed through that shit after paying my phone bill and shit. This time, that damn ticket was $350 fucking dollars.
You said too much? Too much? Too much?
But I ain't gotta worry about it next time, so there's that. If anything, the only thing I gotta worry about now is just making sure I save up for my phone bill again, and then just start building money. Like every 2 paychecks, probably save out for my phone bill.
I know that's right. Oh, with the speed up, this game is way fast. Of course it is, but like way faster.
Way faster than what you was used to.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I was trying to see if I could see the damn Marvel vs. Capcom collection.
Comes out in 2 days or tomorrow, I think.
I thought it came out today. Because I know the boys are talking about getting it
Everybody.
pretty fucking much.
I will also be getting that, of course.
Hell yeah, running them classic fighting game hands, boy.
I can't wait for CVS 2, Pat. You have no idea. I'm so tired of playing that shit on 5K and all that whack shit.
Oh, who you telling? I'll be right there with you. I want to see the 3v3s of that motherfucking game. You know how sick that's gonna be?
Are they doing the 3v3 mode where you can swap with other people? I don't think they are, Pat.
I thought you could, though.
I must play 5 cards. Well, like to switch out characters in the middle of playing?
No, it just had it to where basically you and 2 other people could just be on the team versus you and 2 other and them and you know basically 3 other whole people. I could have sworn that was a thing for the game.
I don't think it is, Pat.
That
Not
makes
for that
me
game.
sad.
There's no version of CVS2 that has 3v3 mode other than the base game.
That's wild. Let's say, you know how sick that shit would be. Or at least it would be sick to me.
I think it's a cool idea. I like it. You know what I mean? I like team-based modes in games like that, especially fighting games. The problem with that is they've never done it. It's always ratio mode. What's up, DJ?
Not much.
Let's go with you, DJ. How you doing, bro?
Those are loaded questions. I'm gone.
Damn, loaded questions. It wasn't even a loaded question. I just wanted to check up on you, my man.
It's just been rough. I am like close to snapping. at my partner because like so much dumb shit. Like I made spaghetti like a pasta sauce in a slow cooker. And I get like it only takes it was only an hours long process because I decided to do it in a slow cooker, but it tastes better for her in a slow cooker. So I'm like, cool. To come home and basically pass the fuck out because all I do is fucking work at this point, carrying 3 adults and 4 kids. And I wake up and I look over and the crock pot still has dinner from last night in it. And apparently it's been on all night. So she turned it on when she left. Don't know. But like, why was this not put away?
There's a real issue right there.
It's like now, whatever's in here, since it's been a warm one last night, it's probably burned. It should have been put the fuck away. Like, she eats at 7, 8 o'clock. I didn't get off until 10 something. There was no reason for it to still be 1 on warm and 2 out. And because it was out all night, because it was out all night, regardless of if it's still safe to eat, she's not gonna eat it because the taste changed. So it's like, cool, I spent hours making this pasta sauce, and now I've got to eat the burnt version of it. She was all cozy and in the bed when I got home at 10. So there was no, like, intention to put this away. And if there was, it was forgotten. And, like, I just threw out, like, 2 quarts of soup that I made from scratch while she was sick for the same reason.
Quarts?
Quarts.
Do you hear my response? You knew what I was on. Quarts.
Mm-hmm. And that happened, like, the middle of last week. I am, like, at my, like, I already have to throw away food because we'll buy stuff and talk about this is the plan to eat. And they'll eat other shit. And I'm like, I threw away 2 whole things of, like, salad mix. Not in the bags, like the little plastic box that you get spray mix in. Like, barely touched because we made plans to use it and she never touched it because she doesn't want to eat a salad. And I even asked before I bought it, like, are we picking this up and gonna actually use it? Because I'm really tired of getting anything lettuce formatted.
No, we don't
eating it like, and like that. No, not that we don't use, like that I'll have some of, and then you won't use because you're the one majority at home most of the day who needs to be eating the food we have at home. I'm at work. I can do a better effort. Like, I need to do a better effort of packing lunches before I leave and shit, but I'm burnt out. Like, when the last time y'all saw me jump in an early morning stream game or even like been home for the afternoon games?
I mean, I hear you, bro. Life is life, man, bro. We broke. We got to get bread.
Like, life is so hard that I'm like considering getting a time machine to go far enough back to like fucking forward chainmail.
Damn.
Like, I think that's where it happened. Like, all those messages I got on Facebook and in my inbox, like, forward this or you'll see ruin. And it's about, like, it's starting to line up. Maybe there was something more to that I didn't understand. Like, the current agreement is that if I wash the dishes, she'll put them away. Oh, I'm sick. Oh, you know, that injury with my back, I can't put, like, there's always a fucking excuse about not being able to put the dishes away. And I've been really lenient about it, but the current agreement is if I wash them, you put them away. Not if I wash them, you dry them. Not I wash half, you wash the other half. Not I do a load, you do a load. Legitimately, all you have to do is put the shit away. And the reason why it's so lopsided on that is that I got sick and tired of her looking for something, not finding it in the immediate first spot, and then throwing a 20-minute tantrum about it when it was something she put away in the wrong spot.
I have words.
No. Everybody has words. I have words, and if this wasn't directly tied to the best environment for me to have my son in, like having a space and all that shit, I would have already bounced. But unfortunately, I decided to like fuck up on my pull-out game once, so now I have to make actual smart and calculated decisions. My entire morning is about to be me.
Do what?
My entire morning is about to be me clearing off this dining room table, putting some towels down, and just washing every fucking dish that we have. And she will put them all the fuck away at this point. Because she wants to bitch about not having any available space, but doesn't clean off the spaces. We cleared off the spaces. She put more shit on the spaces. We don't have any fucking flat spaces that are like below 4 feet for her to put shit on. Why is there trash here? Why is there just a dump of fuck it? All right, napping was not on me.
Having a good time. Not having a good time.
Because if I start deciding to be the asshole and just start handling shit for fucking me and what I want for my fucking sanity, I'm gonna be the fucking villain. And Gov knows I don't have a problem being the villain after a certain point. So I'm about to clear out this dining room table. I'm gonna come home and be like, oh no, all the dishes are washed. He's pissed. And she will be absolutely fucking correct.
Oh no, he cleaned. Let me leave him alone.
It's too late for that.
It is way too late for that. I don't give a fuck what's on this table. It's going in this box. This box is going in this tote. And she can figure it out once she decides she has time.
Trouble in paradise, DJ?
Paradise is only paradise when everybody's working towards paradise.
I heard
DJ is currently
Okie
tired
dokie.
of non-reciprocated effort on an even scale. And I understand that sometimes shit gets shifted and somebody has to carry the burden, but it's been this fucking January, my dog. There's only so much understanding somebody can have.
Heavy the head that wears the crown.
Somebody else can hear shit. Because I sat and had a talk. I've had several talks with her, and the main point I've been making is that if shit doesn't turn around before the second week of October, we about to have a very uncomfortable talk. And people think I'll be playing.
I have a question, mostly for perspective building.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe? Well, no. Do they believe that they have the capacity to change, whatever it is? Because I don't know what it is. I'm sure you probably believe it, but do they believe they have the capacity?
That's a hard question for me to answer because of a lot of times during these talks where I would be able to get those answers and directly have tried to get the communication for those answers, they go nonverbal.
So the answer might just be right there. From what you've told me just now, they have not had the capacity to properly communicate in those conversations. So it's possible to also assume, or at least believe, that they may not have the capacity, or they may not believe that they have the capacity to do whatever it is that you're looking for them to do.
Put away dishes. Put away food that you got food out of for your own dinner.
Oh, okay.
Mad Black, I woke up today to see the slow cooker with the pot. All you gotta do is lift it out and set it in the fucking refrigerator, Mad Black. Not the whole slow cooker. There's a removable pot, still in a slow cooker,
Does your person have ADHD?
ADHD and autism, and this is not a short-term problem. This
ADHD
isn't
is
the
not a short-term problem. What
no,
I'm
no, no.
saying
The
is,
issues,
even
issues I've been having are things that I have been working with, communicating, planning, making tools together for a year at minimum.
okay. So, is this something that you could do and just understand that this is a fucking annoying quirk about this person? I can deal with it. It's annoying, but like, it's not gonna end it. So I just know that this person is probably not gonna put stuff away. I am resigned to putting stuff away. Assuming, right, that they that you probably also have a quirk that they're just silently putting up with.
That's that. I am very much aware of mental health and the like ADHD and autism spectrum, not only in myself but how it exists in others. I am very well versed in tools to assist not only myself but make tools with others and other perspectives. I am very good
Yeah,
at
but you can't
removing
make a
myself
tool
from
for somebody that don't want it.
that's the problem because we've
And
dated
that's
for like 3 years and
yeah,
this
but
is
that's why I asked if this is something that you would be willing to put up with. Like okay, I understand that this is just my role in our relationship. I will do these dishes. I'm not going to complain about it anymore. I understand that you are going to leave these dishes. The dishes are my thing. And we
mad
now
like
set.
you
Yes.
you're
It's questions. I'm questioning. That's all.
right. I've gone through that process already. I
Oh, okay.
understand that she does not want to wash dishes. I understand the texture versions of why she doesn't want to wash dishes. Her task in this role is to put them up to solve a future problem that she has that when she's looking for something and cannot find it in the first two spots, she has a particularly substantial meltdown. And then it becomes my problem to find something that she put away to begin with.
Okay.
I am at the point of exactly what you're talking about, where I have communicated and went through different phases of this is my role. Okay. I need to take on this. I need to take on this. I am no longer comfortable with the burden that I have to carry. I am also been communicating about this for about 8 months and trying to build several different versions of what that dynamic looks like that will be a decent and healthy balance. I am teetering on the edge of absolute disconnect, but still hopeful for change because I believe it's still there. Currently, with the actions being displayed, she does not want the change, which will make us incompatible. And I will handle it as such in the second week of October if this is still the cycle.
Why the second week of October?
Because that is the ultimatum I gave
Oh,
in the
ultimatum's
beginning
not
of
fair.
August.
Ultimatum's not fair.
Damn it.
Ultimatums are not fair. So ultimatums are not fair in short term with an absolute end. The ultimatum was, I am burnt out. I am pleading for help. And I understand that if the situation doesn't have any form of substantial change that I feel comfortable in by the second week of October, which I told her at the end of July, that there will be unavoidable resentment. And at that point, we're going to have a very uncomfortable talk. I don't know what second week of October me's mindset is. So it could just be, I'm just going to let everything out bluntly and honestly, or it could be me talking about ending our relationship.
What's up, Slim?
See ya.
Okay.
The fact that I have to even propose an ultimatum in the beginning is not something that I'm happy about. Because I too do not like ultimatums. But if you push me into a situation where my mental health is continuously and financial health is continuously declining because of someone not acting, there has to be a time limit on that disrespect and a boundary placed. So I guess a boundary is a better word than ultimatum.
It is.
Seems like I came in at a weird time.
Not really. Pat asked me how I was doing. I told him the truth
Gotcha.
because I had a particularly upsetting first thing I noticed in the morning.
I told the truth.
Oh, the robot, like a motherfucker. Whoa. What happened?
It's fine. It's me.
I'm gonna say Matt Black's probably driving to work and going through like skipping over a dead zone. Matt Black, I worked 2 to 11. Walked either to work or home that day. Walked back to work at 8 o'clock in the morning. Walked home at 5 something in the morning, or 5 something at 5 something in the evening. Got home at 6:30. Burnt out. Very visible that I am barely alive. For her to be like, her kid to be like, oh, let's play a game. And I communicated the fact that I did not have the spoons or the energy to play a game. And she's been upset with me about it for 2 days.
Okay. I see both sides. She was, I guess, trying to be spontaneous and relaxing and engaging, and you just didn't have the capacity.
I didn't, and I communicated I didn't have the capacity. I will allow the impact of me not being able the capacity to respond to your child's bid for you to be like have some feelings about. But we've already talked about it and explained it. And if you want to bring it back up a second time, that's double jeopardy, unconstitutional, and will piss me off outside of the whole Constitution thing. And that's a known thing.
Hey, Slim.
What's up?
So just basically on the service level, I'm burnt out and I have to put boundaries in place to assure my recovery. Otherwise, DJ is finally going to get a day where he's able to snap and nobody's going to like it, including me.
I mean, the boundaries are important. Self-care is also important too. So, I'm not sure what it is that you need to, kind of decompress, but you definitely need to find that space.
Yeah.
I'm now forcefully making that space.
Huh?
I am forcefully making that space, is all it is.
Oh, well, some people would say prioritizing, but sure.
I would, in a more stable, not more stable, a more zeroed out and grounded mindset, use the word stabilize or not prioritize, but I'm currently upset, so those are the emotions people get.
Well, prioritize isn't an emotion, it's an action, so...
I'm talking about the emotion of the fact that I'm going to be expressing things in my current mindset, which is not particularly happy. So there will be slightly more aggressive tones and word choice, inflection and such. It doesn't mean it reflects my true feelings about the subject at heart. Because I'm still processing everything that I need to do.
Considering the situation, I think you're good. Like that's understandable. You're burnt out. You have to fucking do domain expansion and shit and get considering the circumstances, I'd say you're good. And sometimes that comes with a little bit of a harsher tone.
Yeah. But also, on top of what Slim is saying, you have found space here, like, in this chat or with us, where you can, like, freely vent and complain and maybe even troubleshoot or problem solve. for the moment. So like, I would lean into the camaraderie that you have in this space, and then use that to like rejuvenate yourself, even if it's just a little bit, before you jump back in the fray.
Oh, man, Black, I've been doing that over the last year. I just haven't been as directly vocal about the things that have been aggravating me. We
Well,
are
I
at
think,
a critical mass situation at this point. I
don't get me wrong,
oftentimes
I'm not taking away from any of that. But what I'm saying is, when I'm saying lean in, I'm saying talk about the specifics.
So I have already talked about the specifics with a number of people. So I feel like that is currently handled. I am now
Okay.
in this is the solution. Like I have no problem talking about my situations. I've already done that in certain spaces, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to say over it, but kind of I've gone through that part of the phase already. And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am currently I'm in the role of taking action and reclaiming.
Mm, mm. Okay.
Because otherwise the cycle is going to continue and it's going to end badly. This is even as a negatively charged the emotions sound. I have still communicated, still made plans, still come home every day, still cook dinner, still do all the like labors of love that like my love language is. I am just burnt out to a point where I know we're at a critical point to where I'm going to start turning that shit off. And I want this to desperately U-turn before that happens, because that will be unavoidable resentment and a point of no return.
Mm.
Unavoidable resentment is not an absolute end, but it's definitely not a good phase.
Unavoidable resentment.
Okay.
But yeah, I think some of what Mad was saying, we got you when we're here if you need it.
Indeed, that's why I pop in here when I do, because I thoroughly enjoy having my homies. I thoroughly enjoy the camaraderie we have here. I thoroughly enjoy throwing 380s. Getting durated. Holding the controller in Tekken is also I paid $60 just to hold the controller and cry. That was my favorite. If I did not enjoy this Discord, I would not pop in as much as I do. I am admittedly frustrated with the fact that I can't pop in here as much as I want to, because I have to handle the responsibilities first. But it's one of those understandable evils that I'm allowed to still be upset about.
DJ, if you need to talk to somebody, if it's during the day, shoot me a message on Discord, and if I'm at work, if I can, I will call.
No, it's
the same here too. Like, I have a lot of downtime where I could easily pop in Discord.
And the thing is, I do talk about that. Like, I do talk about this, and this is why, like, it didn't blow up March. So why we made a critical mass in like April or something like that. So like, I am using the resources I do have, and I appreciate everybody here. And you guys are doing the roles exactly as you need to. This is just, I woke up and saw that I spent like several hours on a sauce to make for dinner that I was excited to eat for lunch, that was left in the slow cooker all night after she made her dinner on warm. So like, it's still edible, but it's probably burnt. And I'm a little peeved off about that, because there's a lot of just situations where just like step 8 out of a 10-step process has been fucked up, and either we waste money, we waste food, or time is wasted because of it. And I'm frustrated that this is a continued thing, I recognize the pattern. I have talked about like solutions and stuff like that. And if it's not something that they want to do, they won't do it. I had talked about sticky notes, alarms, notes. We have an Alexa in every room of the house that you can say, hey, I need to do a task, remind me of blank.
Okay, so it's sounding a lot like, I know you said that you understand autism and ADHD, and I do believe you have a really keen sense of awareness of how it works with them. I also feel like they still may not have the capacity to get some of this stuff done for whatever reason. And maybe some of it is just the fact that they don't want to do it. But if it's all of these little things, you talk about reminders and this and that, you're looking at somebody that probably doesn't have the capacity to truly get it done, and they would probably work best with a micromanager. That somebody's gonna be like, all right, it's turn the stuff off in 5 minutes, and then you have that mental timer that says, all right, it's been 5 minutes, I need you to turn this off. I mean, and I can see how that's annoying. Like, who wants to micromanage another adult? But it sounds like they really, if you weren't there and there was no other adult there, they would be struggling. So the from what I'm listening and what I'm hearing, if I'm hearing it correctly, you probably have to make the decision on whether or not you want to be a micromanaging partner. And that's something that you'll probably have to consider.
That's a fair
If
assessment.
you have the capacity to do that, if you even want to do that, because a lot of people just don't. But some people feel like, oh well, I love this person, I want to be with this person for the rest of my life, and blah 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 blah. I understand that this is actually my role. I thought my role was to provide tools and provide support and da 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 da. And now I realize that my role is probably to like micromanage.
Damn it. I died.
That's fair, and that's something that I will honestly will sit and think about because, truthfully, I don't think if this is the capacity that someone needs to be micromanaged, because I'm not like due to the amount I've had to work, due to situations, I can't be around to micromanage constantly.
I know, and that would look like in the level of micromanaging that I'm thinking about is like you're at work, you're doing work, and then you need to take 5 minutes to send out this text and say, turn the food off, put the food away. Like, it's gonna take up your day. Because like you said you made a sauce, you went to work, you expected for that shit to be set and put away and all that shit so you can use it today. You ain't remind her to turn the sauce off, and she kept the sauce on warm, and now the sauce ain't the sauce.
What if that was a pot on the stove and it burned that son of a bitch down?
See, the thing is, she has a trauma related to that specifically. So if it's on the stove, she's good. The slow cooker is something that's easy to forget, so it's understandable why. But the thing is, understanding can only go so far to lessen impact. In my mentality,
understanding will go as far as you allow it to go. So you can understand to the point of enabling. You can also understand absolutely none. It's just,
I can understand a car is a 2-ton machine going at 25 miles per hour. If it hits me, it still hits me.
Yeah, well, all I'm saying is, I
understand it can
just
definitely increase patience, but it can't like after a certain point, there's no fall off or no resistance for the impact.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
money.
I can understand that I can understand that somebody's having like either having trouble getting a job or like sticking to a job or this, that, and the other. But your bills are still gonna pile up regardless.
I mean, true. But to me, again, I think that's the reality that you would have to consider is, you know, am I about to be this micromanaging boyfriend?
I think I've come to that step and am still in deliberation about it.
That's, I don't want you to make no decision over this phone call. I want you to really,
No. What
yeah.
I'm saying is that's in my own head, that's the step I've been at over the last month, and that's what I've already been deliberating. I just didn't have it sorted into that specific word order.
Oh, yeah.
Because like I can understand being forgetful. I can understand how ADHD makes you set something on a table and forget. But then the cause and effect of that is now we have no flat surfaces that she can comfortably do things, either crash with her kid or me do my own hobbies, and then she gets frustrated about it. I can clean off the thing, but then she gets frustrated about how I cleaned it off. I can go through the process until we made of, if I move all this stuff into a box and put this box over here and tell you, you know where all the items are, and that's the problem you've communicated to me. Then I get a new problem after I do the exact tool that we worked on together, that she's tired of all these quote unquote doom boxes. It's like, okay, you have to go through and sort these out for them to go away. These are all, I understand it's creating a future task for you, but it's because you didn't do a task in the past.
Yeah, but that, and you know that sorting through a damn box is not supportive to people with ADHD.
Okay.
She ain't gonna finish the fucking box, and you know that.
Okay, but I don't have another solution that works based on the conditions and things that we've talked about. I have talked to her.
I'm not arguing that. I believe you. I believe that you have exhausted all possible options that you, with your one brain, can think of. That is true. I believe that.
Because I've also asked her to write notes about these things, which I've made her write and take to her therapist, for her therapist to give tools, because I respect the fact that I'm not a professional. As good as I am and as naturally keen as I am to these topics, I am not a professional. But I can tell her and help her organize my thoughts to take to her therapist, and what she does there is something that has nothing to do with me.
Does she go?
They have phone calls as far as I'm aware. She tells me I have my therapy appointment and blah blah blah, and she goes around and closes the door.
Okay, so it's quite possible that they're not working on her ADHD. They might be working on other things.
They are. So I know for a fact, or at least I can assume for the fact that they are working partly on her ADHD because they're switching and managing new medicines about her ADHD.
Okay, so we know that takes at least a month to kick in.
Where? But this is not a short-term problem.
No, it's not. But you have a short-term deadline.
Solution. Middle of July to the second week of August is pretty substantial amount of time. And it's not the only time frame that I've given. And it's not the fact, and it's also supported by the fact that I'm still working with her on a day-to-day basis, trying to figure out solutions and trying to work through this. I'm not just going, you need to figure this shit out on your own between now and October.
No,
I will.
But you
100% say.
But you are. But you are.
I disagree with that.
Okay. Is that the tree sentinel?
Like, I will
guess.
give you 100% that it is not the longest time frame, but I believe that like if it was you need to figure this shit out and then I just ignored her until it was fixed, I believe that would be maybe that's how I'm interpreting what you're saying because it's not what I'm doing.
Oh no,
I'm
you're
still
not
working.
ignoring it. Yeah, you're still, but you know that fear, that expectation, that possibility of you leaving and being done with all of this is always there. So it's like it feels like you're 1 foot in and 1 foot out. And if you're 1 foot in, 1 foot out, you might as well just be out.
That would be true, but I can't really say that I'm 1 foot in and 1 foot out without giving her a chance to prove that she's doing the things that she says she's doing. Because a lot of solutions for our problems didn't start until the school year started. So, a very baseline day-to-day comfort is all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for her to fix all her mental shit. I'm not asking for the house to be 100% clean. I am asking for a literal baseline reestablishment of just routine in the house.
Right. But you can't force her, you can't make her do shit. So baseline routine, baseline comfort is by and large, in part, what are you willing to do for yourself? If she moved about her day like this, what could you do to prioritize your mental health, your emotional health, your general comfort within this place? Right? So does it look like I'm just not going into the kitchen anymore? Does it look like this is my space and this is gonna be my space and y'all stay the fuck out my space? Does it look like, I mean, I don't know. But when I said earlier about like prioritizing, it literally looks like you may just have to cut out physical space or just like time for yourself. Like, this is when I come home, no matter what time I come home, you need to give me 45 minutes. The kids need to give me 45 minutes because I walk to and fro and I work and I come home and I do stuff. I need 45 minutes or 30 or 10 or whatever, you know, it is that you need. And then in the house, like, all right, this is my area. This is where I'm gonna be if you need me. Because it's on you.
Right. But you earlier said that you believe I have taken and used all of the options and stuff like that, correct?
From what I've heard, in terms of providing her tools and providing, you know, solutions for her. But I don't know what you've done for yourself. I know you hop in here. You said you talk to your people. You know, you pick up the sticks every now and then. So yeah, I get the, you know, yeah, but I don't know what all you've done for yourself.
I need to do. So everything that you are already described that telling me I need to do for myself and stuff are already things that, and simultaneously while helping her and giving her tools and communicating with her are things that I've already done for me.
Okay.
Things I've already communicated. Like the sentiment of I believe you've already exhausted just about every other option extends to basically everything encompassing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not as unpredictable as I am and willing to throw a 380 at a moment's notice. That doesn't really exactly transfer into real life. I will take the time, look at things from different situations and different perspectives, and work on solutions while also protecting my own self in the process. The time frame is the unfortunate extreme of protecting my own self and my own energy that the situation has produced due to the efforts put in the input-output machine.
Mm-hmm.
Even with the understanding and consideration of factors that may benefit or harm the situation or the solutions. But we are now at a point where either the real, like at October, I'm going to have to start looking at exactly do I want to be the micromanaging partner? And I recognize that, and I want to make sure that we start doing some form of change, because if I have to look at it and go really sit down and ask myself in complete honesty, do I want to sit and micromanage somebody else's life my whole life? I know what that answer is.
Okay. So you gotta be honest with yourself about it then. Because if you know the answer now, why are we waiting until October?
Because I honestly believe that she does not need the level of micromanaging that is currently happening. I understand that, like,
and I want you to like sit in that, like, you believe that. You have, I don't know what she believes, and I wonder what. So I think you got to stop relying on what we believe in terms of her, and you know, what do you need to be successful, or what do you need for us to do this? And if her response is I don't know, or her response is like she shuts down, then now it's time for you to communicate your needs. I need you to find out what you need, whether it's therapy, whether it's medicine, whether it's time away from me, time away from the kids. I don't know what you need. I need you to find out what you need. Your kids need you to find out what you need. And if not for any of us, do it for yourself. You need to find out what you need. Because you already know your answer. You already know what you need. And that's all that you can move off of. Until you hear what her needs are. You gotta find out what she needs, or what she even wants. Because maybe she wants a man that's gonna take care of her and do everything for her and micromanage.
We've had, I want to give it 60 to 7% of that talk already, and that's what's already been in play and in motion. So I guess I got to figure out what the rest of that 30% is and have that talk then. And I believe that the time window of the plan that we set from the end of July to the middle of October is supposed to give me that answer. But if I leave it to, I need you to just figure this out on your own without some type of time frame, I do not believe it will be worked on. And this is from a pattern forming from other situations in conversations with her sister and her sister's husband, who've known her for significantly longer than I have.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying, and I think time frames and deadlines are much different than ultimatums, right? Ultimatums is you do what I want you to do, or I'm gonna blow this shit up. That's usually something.
So now I have the wrong terminology. It is a time frame. It is.
Like, by this, if you don't do something by this deadline, we need to really have a conversation about what moving forward looks like. And that doesn't necessarily mean that we're gonna blow this shit up, but that's not off the table. You know, it might mean, all right, we clearly need to pivot.
That is basically the conversation that we had. Ultimatum is just what that has, the term that has been tied to that concept in my head most often. But I understand ultimatum being you need to do this by this time or else as well. So
yeah,
I describe
ultimatums. Ultimatums are to get people to obey, and we don't really want people to obey us. We want people to cooperate with us. We want people to communicate with us, cohabitate with us. Like, we want to do these things together. And the ultimatum is like, either you doing what I'm doing, or you out.
All right, cool. I appreciate the update in terminology, because I don't want to continue calling it an ultimatum because that's not what it is. The big theme of our talk is that she gets frustrated and focuses things into a her versus me situation, but my mindset is me and you versus the problem. So the last couple months, I have solidified that concept in her head as much as I can and told her between now and October, we need to really bunker down and figure out what's going on, because if it's not changed by the second week of October, we're going to have a very uncomfortable conversation. that conversation can be we're gonna have to cut out a lot of comforts that we have until we get things back on track. That conversation can be me being burnt out to the point that I want to start talking about what happens when this lease is up.
I mean, yeah.
So I respect that ultimatum is not the correct word, and I will switch over the time frame and explain what I meant by time frame in the future.
Okay.
All right, now that we've visited DJ's problem land for the last 20 minutes, what's everybody else doing?
I'm at work now.
Well, I say I'm smoking, getting ready to do my normal
You know what?
routine.
You know what, Pat? You're absolutely right. I should be eating an edible and then doing dishes. No, that's probably wrong. I'm just like, man, these cups ain't clean. I'm gonna be mad at myself in 3 hours.
Dang, son.
Doing dishes is cathartic. Sometimes, you know, just clear your head, listen to a little gangster rap.
It can be, as long as there's like significant, substantial progress. And the issue I currently have with the dishes is I'll come home, I'll do 4 or 5 loads of dishes with the agreement that she'll put them away. One, they won't get put away, and her and her son use so many dishes in a day, which I've already talked about and requested that, like, if you're gonna have
Why are y'all using 4 cups when it's 2 of y'all? Why are you using 4 cups when it's 2 of y'all? Who else in this motherfucker?
So,
Like, I can respect having a coffee cup and like a beverage cup, but like a coffee cup, a beverage cup, a water cup, and then a dairy cup
What?
several times a day.
What?
Dairy,
nah,
like milk.
bro. Nah,
That's
nigga, that's
a
that
hard
autism.
reach. What
That's
the fuck?
that's that autism. Rinse that fucking cup out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of so like. I get it, and the thing is, like, I understand that all those cups also have a lid and a straw.
Oh, that's right.
Hey,
Along
no, it's
with-
time to switch it. Solo cups all around. Everybody gets a solo cup.
That might actually lower your
I
water
had-
bill too.
Yeah, the thing is, I bought a whole. I used to keep paper plates and stuff, and solo cups in the house. But I think I just happened to re-up from a party or something like that. And what ended up happening is, instead of reaching, like, cool, they continue to reach for the paper cups, but no one helps with dishes. So I'm just like, all right, well,
Yeah. So maybe dishes
Nah,
is
that's
just gotta
something
be
you
your
gotta
thing.
talk out. Yeah, you gotta talk that shit out.
Nah. I mean, I'm not gonna say you don't have to. If you want to, and you feel like it's important enough that you should, yes. But fuck it, dishes might just have to be your thing. When you wash the dishes, you dry the dishes, you put the dishes away. That's just gotta be your process. Because you know that shit is not about to, change nothing.
problem is, when doing that exact process, even though we went through the entire kitchen and decided where everything was going, with both eyes on the subject and not me just yelling into another room,
Mm-hmm.
I have showed her and I put things in those locations. She gets mad because it's not in the location she thought it was supposed to be in the beginning, which I don't understand the disconnect, since I directly showed her where everything was supposed to be and we talked about it and decided together. Like, if I open up where only pots and pans are supposed to be, like literally the ones for the stove, there is
There's other pots and pans. You can use them on the counter.
no, they're
that's the
just
next model.
there was like a strainer in here and like 7 other things that weren't supposed to be in here were in here. And then she gets mad at me because she can't find the strainer because she put it in the wrong spot.
Well, she's risen with the prism, baby.
Well, ma'am, that's on you. Put the shit back, and if I see it out of place, I'm gonna put it back every time. Every time. It's just gotta be that way. Like, look, This is how dishes are gonna be. We went through this before. I'm gonna go through it one more time. If you can't find a dish, you're just gonna be mad because you can't find a dish because I'm putting the dish back where it goes. Because this is the order. This is a house of order.
And we already decided where this goes in the first place. You did say that. It's not my fault if you forgot.
Yeah.
On crib.
What happened?
On what?
Nothing
You
big.
already
just
talked
I'm
about it,
frustrated
you know
with
what I mean?
things. I'm just frustrated with things.
In here, so I was just very quiet.
Oh no! It's not really getting real. Pat asked me how my day was, and I had to explain it, which unfortunately came with lore.
Yeah, and I just sat there and absorbed all that shit and didn't have a choice, really.
That's what you get for blocking the first hit. You got to follow the whole stream.
Risen with the tism, baby. Mm-hmm.
I don't like what he said.
Look,
Man, you don't like nothing that I say, bro.
Man, but you be saying
don't like
bullshit.
most things.
Not my fault you be saying bullshit.
But that's on brand for me.
No, I'm talking about Mo. I ain't worried about you, DJ.
Man, fuck you, man. Why you always coming for me? Because the minute I start fucking with him, it's fuck me.
It's been fuck. It's fuck you before that. You gotta attack first, bro.
Wow.
You gotta attack first.
Damn.
The fuck?
I'm gonna remember
Y'all
that.
need to need to.
Attack first.
Hey yo. Hey,
Don't let him remember that because like he cooking everything.
We not
He,
gonna
eating
skip
food at his
past what
house.
you said, nigga. We not getting no room for not a goddamn thing. Fuck you. Y'all ain't about to riz me with the tism.
Wow.
Oh my goodness. Well, my bad,
I
bro.
am concerned. And
I've been
worried.
quiet
Cool,
for a
bro.
while.
I already know what's up with you.
I've been letting them have to talk. I just been sitting back chilling. You feel me?
Anybody watch that presidential debate last night?
Hold on.
No, but I
That's
heard
not-
I heard
not- All right, y'all.
Somebody
Trying to
got
cut the
roasted.
stream off. I'll holler at y'all later.
Don't you dare run away.
Run array?
This is my
Yeah.
big concern.
All right, Raggy. Ruby Roo, nigga.
Run array.
You heard what I said.
What
Ain't no
the
shame.
fuck?
I misspoke, nigga. Shit happens. Like y'all niggas don't do it. We already know that you can't fucking read, so don't
Damn.
get me started.
Damn, what?
Whoa, hold up. I didn't even say nothing.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to this nigga.
Talking to God.
That's my thing.
DJ can't read. Gov can't spell.
Oh,
No,
my
Alan
goodness.
can't read.
That's
What?
probably true. If you can't spell, you probably can't read.
That nigga is dyslexic, bruh. I'm a firm believer.
I wouldn't be
Hey,
surprised.
if you're dyslexic, you can get sex daily. Follow me for more life hacks.
I'm out of here, bro. This is where I make my leave.
Absolutely.
The problem is,
Cause what the fuck is happening?
Bullshit.
Do you know what dyslexia is?
I mean,
the
yeah.
problem is that DJ is correct.
What?
That's the problem.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
All right.
It's
Do
not
you
supposed to.
do you understand? No. Do you understand what dyslexia is?
Kind of,
For
yeah.
the most part, yeah.
All right, cool. I want you to write down dyslexia and then write down sex daily and then connect all the lines of the letters that match. In both
You want me
words and
to?
tell
You want
how
me to
do it.
spell that?
Yeah.
See, here we
You
go.
guys Google.
I know what it is. I can't spell it though. Now on top of my head, I'm gonna have to Google that.
It's okay. Just rearrange the letters.
That's wild.
Dyslexia is the whole thing where your brain just decides to scramble words up for you. And unfortunately, it has all the same letters as sex daily.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
figured that out when you said match the
Well,
letters.
Gov can't spell, so I was spelling it out for him.
Oh,
Yeah.
my door is open. Well, good morning. I do, but
All right, y'all.
I'm trying to do one more run before I go to work.
thank you.
Pat man, peace out, broski.
Yes, I'm going to bed. This is my normal bedtime.
Catman taking a nap. I really hope they bring the Palicos back and Wilds just for you, dog.
Oh, I swear to God, if they do, I'm gonna be
None
bruh.
of me. I ain't
Oh
got
my
no baby.
Lord.
Baby ain't got me.
I don't know if I
Fuck
want.
is my
I don't know if I want the power code back. That might be.
Man, that's you.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well. Okay.
I
What's
legitimately
wrong with the
said,
color
Pat,
code?
I want them to bring that back.
No, he means as a like
Oh,
a character.
No,
Oh, okay.
They need to start all those third-party crossover games and stuff. They need to start putting the Palico in there. Bring the Palico to Tekken 8
yeah,
or
bring
7.
it
No.
to Tekken 8. Now we talking.
That'd be reckless as all shit. Oh,
when
Damn,
they
well,
brought
Frankie Beverly apparently just passed away.
Who?
Damn, another.
You know, what? Okay, what they put in the water? Because everybody's dying, and I'm pissed
Wait,
off they killed
who
Mufasa
passed
Darth Vader.
away?
Frankie.
Frankie
Frankie-
Beverly from Maid.
No way.
Before after the original. What?
Oh,
the
Roland
fuck?
Martin posted it. It's true. Oh, oh,
God.
all right.
God.
I am out of here.
no.
Already
He's out
lost Darth Vader. I'm having a rough week.
Yeah, I was pissed off about it's like after I walked to work and walked home and had to come home and bullshit. I had also found out James Earl Jones died, and that's a particularly important part of my childhood and development and core as a human being. So I was not okay.
Right. I was like, huh? What the fuck you mean?
I mean,
You mean Darth
my
Vader,
thing about
Mufasa,
my thing about both of these two.
and
you know, both of
Johnny
these
Joe
two.
for everybody's daddy is gone. Okay.
James Earl Jones was 93. It is still sad. Damn, he been around and around.
Oh no, I get it.
and
He's been
around.
here since 1931 or some shit like that. I get it.
Yeah,
My grandma's still here.
it's still, but it's still sad. And then Frankie
sad.
Beverly had throat cancer.
Yep.
He had throat
Jesus.
cancer. He was still out here on tour. But I will get
Oh,
to
this.
say,
Oh,
I did get to see him live. We saw him last year.
fuck yeah. I will say this is another one of those. I can understand that he was old as shit, and it was probably his time, but the impact is still gonna be there.
Oh yeah, still impacted. And now, Alexa, play Frankie Beverly and May.
Right.
All we're listening to today.
On September 11th, this is horse shit.
Oh, we
Damn.
don't December 11th. Although,
I actually have to. I had to call my little brother. It's his birthday.
oh, well, you do that.
I give
Yeah,
a fuck
everybody
about
was like,
September
oh,
11th. I lost family in those attacks.
Same. So
People are like, "Oh, do you remember what you were doing?" I was like, eating spaghetti off a Blue's Clues plate with a Blue's
I was
Clues
in
cake.
school. I remember that day like it was
I
yesterday.
was also in school.
I was in
I
school.
remember because all my
No.
teachers just started crying and nobody knew
Freaking
what
out.
was going on.
Yeah, they just started bugging.
Oh yeah, we were in school, weren't we? Yeah, I remember. So that one of the two planes took a really weird turn over Cleveland. And I remember standing in my babysitter's driveway on my way to school and looking at wow, that plane's pretty low and doing a really cool turn, and then going, oh, whatever.
Because that was a wild situation.
Yeah.
I gotta
I like how our
live
generation has gone through several different terrorist attacks, several different wars, every different end of the world you could think of that they were like, yeah, we ain't gonna be here back. Y2K, and all this other stuff, and people were like, oh no, they stopped making that one Starbucks cup thing, and we're just like, that's your life changing event. That's your canon event.
Hey man, you gotta remember, man, some of these people live really, really sheltered lives and don't really get out too much. And I'm not hating on nobody for living their truth, but when you don't leave the house, you kinda only give a fuck about a cup per se.
You know what's funny about that? This actually came up in one of the poly groups and stuff. These girls I was talking to, and we're talking about things you gotta scope out before you can decide you want to date a person. And we're just like, how much trauma have you gone through? Have you actually suffered? Because if you are a completely intact human being, still pure, nah. I need you to suffer a little bit before you can come back.
You know that's fucked up.
That's
No,
fine.
it's not that I want somebody to suffer. There's just if you don't understand a certain amount of struggle, there will be no compatibility.
That's not necessarily true. Y'all can be. That's not necessarily true.
No, I'm not saying it's a 1-for-1 100% of the time, but like.
Oh,
I don't know.
I'm
not saying the rule is absolute. Definitely not an absolute, but like
Only
there's
certain
an
deals
easier
are
bridge
absolute.
of understanding. Oh, well then I need to get more absolute. I love that.
Hey, yo, Mo. Tell Mo I'm gonna put my foot so far in his ass next time we play Tekken. I'm going to be playing King on his account.
Who said that?
Slim did. What did you do?
Slim.
What did you do?
We were scrapping yesterday, no lie. But you tell that old man.
That old man?
That old man. That I said sit down somewhere before he breaks a hip.
You trying to get me?
My girlfriend can't understand that. Like when we be talking shit like this, that my girlfriend can't understand the fact that when we talking shit like this, that we are in the most endearing form that we can be.
Yep.
So y'all are so mean to each other. I was like, this is us being nice. She's like, y'all are not nice. I'm like,
we are nice.
I'm not old. Nice. I'm well seasoned.
I'm well
seasoned.
Well,
hey, but we was scrapping yesterday. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Then they're hitting the Goku and Vegeta shit in the fucking.
No cap. No fucking cap. I got a little. Alan, don't we got plans for this weekend?
No. I got Gamer Haven on Friday. That's about it.
I might come to that.
You going this Friday, Gov?
Absolutely. I need it. Absolutely.
I ain't been in a minute. I feel like I need to go, man.
Absolutely.
Man, pop out and show niggas. Fuck you mean, bro?
Where's that at?
Euclid. And if y'all need to, everybody can come pre-game at my house.
I actually have a Friday off, so that actually sounds dope to like experience.
I'm out for the next 2 days. I'm going to figure out a way to get some Kumos.
Fuck you, Lawson. You should be doing overtime right now.
I don't have money to get to the spot until.
How did you buy cigarettes?
My friend gave me some money.
Sorry, give some fucking money and get your ass to work. The fuck?
So go sleep at Gov's house. He go to work.
No.
This is true.
That nigga denied that shit quick. That nigga said no.
I already got to deal with 2 motherfuckers who don't pay rent.
All right, give him a 5. And go take it.
Right.
You like the spiders that be leaving change in the couch.
No, man. All right, man, let's use lottery. I got to head to work. I tried to finish this run and I could not finish this run. Oh, this game is fucking sick as fuck.
Which one?
Waltro?
Don't feel bad, because I'm currently playing Black Myth, and I'm stuck on the boss fight, and this nigga is cooking me.
Oh, I have the Witcher. As a card pack. That's cool.
I mean, that's cool.
Mo will care slightly less.
I couldn't.
I got
see
Among
people
Us as
try
a
to-
hearts.
Among Us.
I got Vampire
I just
Sabers
want
as clothes.
somebody to. I just want somebody to play The Witcher so I can talk about it.
I'm considering going all in on Zhao Yu enough to make Jin jealous. Damn, okay.
You said that, Slim?
Yeah.
Yeah. Although that's definitely like a slim vocal pattern, not vocal, but
No.
like word choice.
Hey, yo, Vay is online. I'm just gonna rate him. What the fuck? He's already in here.
You know who should be Slim? You should be
He's playing
playing
Monster
fucking
Hunter.
Brian, because Jesus Christ.
DJ, go hunt one time with Vay real quick, man. Get your mind together.
Money and what?
No,
Do you want to like the only reason why you would probably have more money than me in Monster Hunter is because you don't buy shit. 'Cause
no,
you know where
no.
to
I
save
said go play with him and get your mind right, not money up.
My bad. Is he playing Rise or World?
He's playing World, but he's also playing World on PC right now.
I'm playing World on
So
PC.
how can I do that?
I just realized he was playing World on PC. My
All right,
bad.
that's all. I'm gonna go back and do it.
On the screen, it's PlayStation control still.
That's because he's using a PlayStation controller.
Come on, man, chill on me.
No, I just got hyped. I was like, man, I'll go hunt like a kid.
When the last time you played?
About a week ago.
Hey.
I got on, slapped up. I like joined the lobby just to see what people are doing to help some of the people who are getting into World before Rise, and no, getting into World for Wilds. And some dude was just slapping up Rathians for like 3 hours. So I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll come in here and beat this.
I'll be on later today. We got wrestling tonight, so I'll probably play 5-minute games while wrestling's on. See what the lady wants to do, and I will holler at y'all later.